Every highway has its own warning. On Highway 47, it's no different. None as deadly as mile marker 23. They say she waits for someone to stop, and once you see her, it's already too late. Highway 47 cuts straight through the woods between my town and the next. Locals use it every day, but we all know the rule. Never stop near mile marker 23, not even for a second. If you do, you might see her. And once you see her, you don't get to leave alone. I learned about mile marker 23 when I was a kid. My uncle drove trucks for a living, and he always sped up when we passed that stretch of the highway. The trees were denser there, like they were leaning in, listening. Every car that crashed on that mile had the same story. The driver swerved to avoid a woman standing in the road. A woman no one could ever identify. The police called it superstition. Truckers called it the ghost hitchhiker, but they were wrong. She didn't want to ride. She wanted company. A few weeks after I got my license, my car started having electrical problems. Random flickers, weird beeps, the occasional stall. My mechanic said it was nothing. Myth of the month stuff, he joked. So of course, the car died on Highway 47. At night, in the rain, right beside marker 23. At first, I wasn't scared, just annoyed. I pulled my hood up, stepped out and dialed roadside assistance. But my phone had no signal, not one bar, not even SOS only, just nothing. That's when I heard it. Footsteps on wet asphalt, slow, uneven, dragging footsteps behind me. I turned around. A woman stood in the middle of the highway, barefoot, soaked, her hair hanging in strings across her face. She wasn't close enough to see clearly, but something about her posture was wrong. Like her head was tilted too far, as if her neck wasn't working the way it should. I shouted, "Do you need help?" No answer, just lightning cracking overhead. And in that flash of white, I saw her face. Or rather, what used to be her face. It was sunken, stretched in places, as if something inside was pushing outward. I stumbled back into my car and slammed the door. The interior lights flickered. She took one step toward me, then another. Then she began sprinting. My car wouldn't start. The key turned. Nothing. The woman reached my passenger window and pressed her hand against the glass. Her fingers were long. Too long. Like joints had been added where none should be. Her mouth opened in a silent scream, jaw unhinging wider than any human jaw could. Then the dash cam turned on by itself. I swear I didn't touch anything. The screen lit up, and the live feed wasn't pointing outside. It was pointing into the back seat. And there she was, inside my car, sitting directly behind me. Her reflection didn't match her body. The camera showed her smiling. But in the rearview mirror, she wasn't smiling at all. I felt her cold breath on the back of my neck. Just when I thought it was over, another pair of headlights appeared down the highway. A truck horn blasted, echoing across the trees. The woman vanished, like smoke blown away. My car suddenly roared back to life. I didn't question it. I floored it. As I sped past marker 23, the trucker rolled down his window and yelled, "You stopped, didn't you? Don't ever stop there again." When I got home, I checked my dash cam footage. There was no glitch, no malfunction, no corrupted file, just a single 7-second clip. Me, sitting in the driver's seat, and behind me, a pale hand reaching for my shoulder. People say the ghost hitchhiker died decades ago in a car crash right at mile marker 23. But that's not true. Not anymore. She doesn't want revenge. She wants someone to finish the drive she never got to finish. Someone to sit beside her. Forever. So if you ever find yourself on Highway 47 and you see the trees starting to lean in and the road getting just a little too quiet, speed up, keep driving, and whatever you do, don't stop at mile marker 23.